This Francisco Diego, who's a lecturer in physics and astronomy at the University College London, joins us now. Good to have you with us, Francisco. It's extraordinary to think that when these two American astronauts blasted off into space in June on a week-long mission 2 months ago, they're still there and they could remain stuck in space until next year. Explain to us what went wrong with this Boeing mission.
It is a very simple fault, I would say. It has been detected before, but they went ahead and launched the spacecraft anyway. It has little thrusters, so when they are docking to the space station, they have to adjust the position of the spacecraft to dock exactly in the right position. Well, those thrusters are required again when the spacecraft eventually comes down to the Earth, because it has to fire a retro rocket to decrease the speed and then enter in the atmosphere. And these thrusters are going to orientate the spacecraft in the right position to achieve that. If that fails, that is extremely dangerous, and it's not clear that it's going to fail or not. Now, the astronauts are not stranded there. I mean, SpaceX can bring them down. They have a mission that was originally to be launched, a Crew Dragon mission that was originally to be launched middle of August, and they are delayed that launch to the 24th of September. And instead of 4 astronauts, they will take only 2, and that capsule will have 2 empty seats that will be required by these 2 astronauts when the spacecraft finally comes back to the Earth, but that will be back in February. So it's a long way to go, but this is the fallback solution that they are envisaging. Although Boeing is still trying to bring the astronauts in the original spacecraft, in the Starliner.
Yes, and we know that Boeing's attempt to send its spacecraft into space is just the latest in private enterprises trying to enter the space race. It's not really a good look for Boeing, isn't it, given that it's suffered a myriad of problems with its aircraft on Earth, and now questions are being raised as to the safety and efficacy of its spacecraft.
Well, yes, I mean, it could be Boeing, could be any. I mean, as the astronaut said just now, the space travel is extremely dangerous, extremely risky. We have, I don't know, a million things that can go wrong. And when they go wrong, they be small, but they may be critical. And nobody is free from all these contingencies. Could be Boeing, could be something else. This is why the international collaboration is so important in space exploration, because the more people together, the more resources we have to deal with these contingencies. As it is the case now, the SpaceX comes into the rescue. Could be the other way around, that Boeing comes to the rescue of SpaceX. Who knows? But it is very risky, and we are dealing with environments that we have some experience, but not enough. I mean, we are early in the early stages of space exploration.
Yes, I'm interested in the time frame as well. I mentioned there that they could return to Earth perhaps as late as 2025. Is there no way to bring them home sooner?
These are missions that are already planned. The only way to bring them back early is to use the Starliner itself, but that is risky, because if the thrusters fail, then re-entering the atmosphere is going to be fatal, essentially. So the only other possibility is the Crew Dragon that will be launched in September, and that has a delay of another 6 months until February. If you will have 2 empty seats to bring 4 astronauts back, 2 from SpaceX and the other 2 from the Starliner in February, that's the other possibility. There are only these 2 possibilities to bring these astronauts back.
Okay, Francisco Diego, we'll have to leave it there, but it's great to get your analysis as always. Thanks again for joining us.
Thank you.